It's the 23rd of December and I am yet again driving in the car. I don't do anything else but drive. Okay, so I went this morning to the cash and carry and you know, it's Sunday and we still cannot get away from the shop, and had to pick up some oil and some vegetable fat, or as my yaya says. And then after we've got the oil, my yaya was like, Jace, let's go and get some vegetables. I was like, what? She's like, vegetables? I was like, that's the best. She was like, is that how you say it? I was like, yeah. She says, well, how do you say vegetables? I was like, yeah, stop talking. That's it. Vegetables is fine. Poor lady. I'm now running another errand for someone else. I'm going to PC World. I'm going to Curry's. That's where I'm going. Yes, indeed. Gonna go and pick up a... Shoot, what am I going... I know what I've got to pick, a memory card. That's what I've got to pick up, a memory card for my sister's camera. And I'm feeling queasy. I'm feeling unwell. I just opened the advent calendar and I hadn't opened it since oh my god, since like the 5th of December, and I just literally opened up all the windows and I was like, man, I'm getting fat. Really? Well, you know, maybe not fat, but definitely there is some more of me up in here and all up in, you know, there is more of me, which more to love, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So how are you? 23rd, it's church day. Praise the Lord. I hope you're having fun and it's going well there. It's 3:25 now, so which means it's what, 11? Is that right? You think I'd have got used to it? 10:25 now? Maybe you haven't even. You're still in church. You haven't even had Holy Communion yet. Yep. It was so nice to talk to you yesterday on the phone. I found out what that screaming was in the house. What that shouting was. My sister puked everywhere, and she was running into the bathroom, about to, you know, get ready to toss those cookies. So, and I was also sitting in the dinner today, by the way. I was sitting at the table straight up with like my dad, and everybody was there. We were all eating dinner at lunch, and my sister was like, we have to find another game for when, you know, Kelly comes over, we can play it, like. And I said it as loud as possible and as clear as like friggin' mud. I was like, yeah, when you're in the States, you can, you know, find a game that, you know, if you see a game that you want, bring it back from the States and we can play it. Hashtag moments that you're grateful that your dad doesn't understand English. And Sophie asked me to repeat, and I was like, this is going to go very wrong. He didn't cotton on the poor guy, but, you know, seriously, I don't know how we've managed to keep this secret going for this long. Ridiculous. But, yeah. What else have I got to report to you? The Hobbit, amazing. I know I said it was just excellent, but it was pretty good. These people. Oh shit, sorry. The Hobbit was good. Not as good as the book. I don't know how much you're like really going to enjoy this like 30 seconds that I talk about the Hobbit, but I have to like tell you that the Hobbit was a wonderful piece of cinematography. You know what I mean? It was just. It was something that would have done Tolkien proud, but Tolkien would have been like, not as good as my books. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of, you're never going to get as good as the books. And then to split it up into 3 movies, it's just excessive. It's one film you could have done. It's a kid's book of like it's not a kid's book, but it's like a book of like 300 pages, like this big. And, you know, talk about milk and stuff, you know what I mean? But okay, that's it, that's done, that's The Hobbit done. I'm not bringing this into it. My love / obsession with Lord of the Rings, that's something we can keep, you know what I mean? Let's table that conversation for right now. Let's table this conversation. So anyway, this is 5 minutes of pure but think you got all this BS that I talk on the daily when you come back, which by the way is in like 6 days. I am so grateful that I can say that it's only 6 days until I get to see you again. Shoot, I am a lucky guy. I'm a very lucky man, and I know it. And okay, so I'm gonna go because I could spend another 3 minutes telling you everything, but I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna shut this down, and I will speak to you later on. And I hope church is going well. Love you. Bye.